So hello everyone, I'm Sheron and I'm going to be taking a revision on variables. So what is a variable? Anyone? First answer, I'm asking you guys. Yeah, that stores information. Yes, correct. So a variable is basically like a reusable container. You know all those Tupperware containers you have at home? Except instead of food, you'll be storing values here. So can you go to the next slide? Yeah, so it is a reusable container for storing values. And a variable behaves like the value it contains, okay? So if you look in algebra, we have an equation that contains x. 2 plus x equals to 5. And x is a representation of some value because x is a variable, all right? And whenever we use x, it behaves as if it were the value that it is. So right here, x is representing 3, and 2 plus 3 equals to 5. So 2 plus x equals to 5. So next slide. And now we create variables. So one important thing to know is when you're creating variables, you have to give a descriptive and a unique name of what the variable is used for. So for example, if I'm using age, if I have to give the value of age, I won't use the variable, I won't name the variable height or some other thing is what I'm using it for. So, and you can also incorporate variables with texts like this. So print UR, and then you use commas. But you also use fstring, which we're going to see in the next slide. So fstring is a basically short form of formatted string, and it is the most common way to include expressions and variables inside strings. And to create an fstring, you have to prefix, which basically means you have to put before the what is this called, double quotes. You have to put the letter F, and when you place your variable, you place it in curly braces like this. Curly braces. You guys know what curly braces are, right? Okay. So, for example, age here is 21, and the F string would be print, open parenthesis, F, double quotes, UR, and then when you want to include the variable, you use curly braces and put it in there and continue the string. So, and you can also do mathematical operations inside these curly braces. So for example, we're going to find the area of this shape. And we have length as 10 units and breadth as 5 units. And the area of any shape is length into breadth, right? So we use print f. The area is curly braces, length times breadth, square units. Yeah, any questions? That's basically it. No questions? Yes? It will become part of the string and you'll get the output as there are, the area is length times breadth instead of the actual numerical value. It will multiply 10 into 5 and the output would be the area is 50 square units. Yes, because you would either get an error or, no, the curly braces is part of the F string, so you can use curly braces only. You will get an error. No idea. Yes, syntax error. Hmm? Then it won't be counted as f string. This entire thing will become one string, and it will give you the area as curly braces, length times breadth, close curly braces, square units. Because it will just become a text. Yeah. Uh, I have questions for them. Yeah. So if anyone wants to answer, you can write it or you can come here and write it on the board. This question, how would you assign the values dog and brown and display them in a sentence using f string? You can write it in the board. Anyone can come up here and write it. Come on. Give a round of applause for him. Oh, okay, Haniel is doing. Hey, good job. I have the answers in the next slide. This is the answer. The next slide is the answer for this. Yeah, you got it right. Good job. Come on. If the variable age is equal to 30, how can you use f string to display this person's age in 5 years? You can all try in your notebooks if you want. I'll display the answers anyway. In the next 5 years. Hey, good job. Give a round of applause. Yeah. Next one is just the answer. So this is the answer for that. Yeah. Okay, thank you all for listening. Any other questions?